Hi, you're listening to The Island of a Lost Pilot by Rajesh Bhatia, narrated by Deepak Agnihotri. Chapter 15, Mr. F6. 22nd March 2008, Saturday, 4 a.m., Global Hospital, New Delhi, 6:30 a.m., Plaridel. Shekhar didn't bat an eyelid throughout the night. All the time he kept thinking of Rohan. Where was he? Was he all right? Why had he not contacted anyone? What if something had happened to him? He knew that he should keep such thoughts away from his mind, but they again and again kept on coming to his mind. Under sedatives also, Surekha was remembering her son and was babbling about his wellness. Ritu and her grandmother, the mother of Surekha, were sleeping. Shekhar had requested them to have some rest. Suddenly, the mobile phone rang and Shekhar jumped awake from his thoughts. The call was from Philippines, an unknown number. "Is that Rohan's father?" an unknown voice called. "Yes, that's right." "Can you tell me about Rohan?" asked Shekhar promptly. "I can certainly tell a lot about your son, but I want a promise that you will not disclose to anyone that I had given you some information." "I certainly promise you, as you wish, but who are you, and what do you have to tell? Is Rohan all right, or is he in some trouble?" asked Shekhar cautiously. "Well, I'm a friend. In fact, I'm a detective from PDEA, the Philippines Drug Enforcement Agency. I'm trying to uncover a vast drug racket of Philippines and Hong Kong, which have many branches all over the world. We had a tip that frontline people are involved in smuggling of drugs. In order to investigate, I got a job at the control tower at Plaridel Airfield. We have planted a few bugs on some important people here. Besides me, there are some more operatives working in this vicinity. Your son had a bet to go near the coastline to photograph a cruise ship, and after that he was forced on a gunpoint to carry a number of drug packets which were already on the aircraft towards Hong Kong. His life was in danger as he was to be killed. When he had reached Hong Kong, the plane was to be drowned in the sea. It was to be told that Rohan, over some stupid bet, had gone to Subic Bay of his own, lost his way due to bad weather, and drowned into the sea." "Oh my God!" exclaimed Shekhar. "They will take the life of a young and innocent man in order to smuggle some drugs. What about the police? They will lose one aircraft also." "When the money involved is in the order of 15 to 20 million US, you can risk many lives. The aircraft will be covered under insurance and the police is under drug mafia." "I will be damned. What about Rohan? Where is he?" Due to our efforts and the efforts of Indian Embassy, the frontline authorities became worried and they changed the plans. They forced Rohan to join their gang and some incrimination documents signed from him, offering him huge monetary temptations. After delivery of the drugs, he was called back and was to land at a remote corner of Philippines and was to be later brought back here safely. But? asked Shekhar impatiently. "But the plane crashed in the South China Sea at about 11:35 p.m. local time." "Oh my God! Oh my God! After all, you have not listened to our prayers. Rohan, my son!" Shekhar started crying. "Mr. Shekhar, don't lose hope. Listen to me, please. What I tell his mother? She is in ICU and will surely die after listening to this news." "Mr. Shekhar, will you please listen to me?" shouted the detective. Shekhar listened the shouting and paid attention to the phone. "I have every reason to believe that your son is safe somewhere." "Are you sure? Where is he?" Shekhar could not believe his ears. Chang was the drug agent who had accompanied him. He had parachutes and floats with him in order to protect mainly the drug packets. Both have dived into the sea with the aid of parachutes. Now you will have to make the rescue operation yourself in order to save your son's life." What can I do from here? Aren't the Philippines authorities doing something? The frontline people are in a fix whether to tell the authorities or not. They know that the plane had crashed, and they also know the location of the crash. If they tell the authorities, they will certainly start a rescue operation. If Chang is found along with your son, his presence on the aircraft will be hard to explain now. If your son is found, what he will tell the authorities is uncertain. He might spill the beans as being a new recruit if he has not been coached properly. They would like to save Chang, but with their own means. Chang is valuable to them and is equipped with satellite phone and GPS device. It will be easily possible to save him, but your son will be helpless there unless some very great stroke of luck helps him. They may save your son if by saving Chang, he is also found along with him. It is also a fact that they must have scattered in the vast sea as they have jumped from an aircraft in the night time. The way you are explaining the situation seems very unfortunate and beyond control. Yes, it really is. I am here and know all about them. Therefore, it is my best guess that they will do nothing. There is only one person on this earth who can save your son. And who is he? Of course, you. Who else? Me? Shekhar was doubtful. His mind was unable to form any possible course of a rescue operation. I am not authorized to divulge any information of my findings as I am a secret agent employed by PDEA, but I could not help myself from telling you, as you are worried father out of this country. I am also a father of a 6-year-old son and understand the situation. Therefore, I request you not to relate my conversation with you to anyone. I repeat, not to anyone. I may not call you again. Is there anything more you want to ask now? In this vast sea, how am I going to locate and rescue him? Asked the puzzled Shekhar. You will have to charter a helicopter or an aircraft and find him patiently over a certain pinpointed area. The location is 19° 10 north and 117° 18 east. They were headed towards San Fernando Airport, Philippines, when Chang gave this location to his brother George. At this point, this was clear that the plane was about to crash. The plane crashed a few minutes after that and must have traveled a few more miles towards San Fernando. Your son might drift some distance after falling in sea. Consult a map and Google Earth. Take an aircraft or helicopter to carry all the things you may need. Parachutes, boat, rescue gear. In short, you should carry everything necessary you can think of. Just go and search near that place. He might find a lonely island, a passing ship, or he might be still at sea. You cannot just sit there and leave him on his fate. You should make every possible effort. Thank you, Mr. I can't tell my name. I'm a detective and have a code. You may call me F6 in short. Thank you, Mr. F6. I will do my best. When God has sent you to me as an angel, I'm sure God will also help me to bring my son back. I will start immediately. The line went dead, leaving behind a perplexed Shekhar. Was it a dream? Was it the voice of God himself trying to help him?